Good morning or good afternoon as it is. It's a little after 12 on Friday. I cannot believe it's Friday again. These weeks are going super fast. We were just up north with my parents last Friday and it's Friday again. I can't believe as I get older how fast the weekends go. So today I'm going to do another combo. Surprise, we do combos every day. But this time I'm going to do another combo that I probably would have never thought of because I'm going to do two colors that I'd never put together. And one of them is a cool matte, which is, it's a limited edition color that was called Be Mine. And I have one more of these left, Be Mine, which is a nice, really bright pink matte. And then Caramel Latte, which is a warm shimmer. So I'm going to put these two colors together and see what we get. And then I'm going to follow it up after I put my regular gloss on with this Golden Iris gloss, which was part of a limited edition gloss collection. And I think you can get this separately now also. So I'm going to put this over the top after I put my regular gloss on. So I'm going to go ahead and do these today. I think we finally caught all of our raccoons. I put the light trap out there now for the last 3 days and nothing has happened. So I'm gonna get rid of it before I catch a skunk or something because I don't know how to get rid of that. So we're gonna get rid of the live trap. Nothing else has been caught. My bird feeders are good. So I think we have successfully caught everything that we're gonna catch as far as raccoons, which makes 6 total of the family and we are good to go. So that saga is over and on to the next thing, I guess. So with lip sense, you want to start with clean dry lips. So I was just cleaning my lips off with a Norwax body cloth. It's a microfiber cloth. You can clean your lips with just a regular washcloth with water. It doesn't matter. I just happen to use these because I do a little bit of exfoliating when I clean my lips off too. You want to make sure that you don't have any foundation on your lips, any primer, any powder, anything like that. So you just start with a clean, dry palette. Lip Sense isn't like your traditional lipsticks. It's not a gloss and it's not a stain and it's not a waxy lipstick. It's going to bond to your lips like nail polish bonds to your nails or hair dye bonds to your hair shaft. And it's going to go on in 3 coats. So you're going to put it in on one direction 3 times. The product has SD40 alcohol in it, which is a cosmetic grade alcohol. And the reason it's in there is to help the botanicals and the patented product. It's a binder, so it helps to carry that product to your lip and it binds it so that it can attach to your lips, and then the SD40 alcohol evaporates off as soon as it attaches. Now, when you first use the product for the first few times, you might experience some tingling or burning on your lips. That is temporary and it will go away. However, I do want to let you know that if you are properly hydrated, you should not feel that tingle or burn. So just make sure that you're drinking plenty of fluids and you're properly hydrated and you won't get that tingle. If you do get that tingle, it will go away as soon as you apply your gloss. So don't worry about that, it will go away. And if you're properly hydrated, you shouldn't get it at all. Now, when you put these on in 3 layers, what's great about it is you can mix colors. And because you can mix colors, you can get a variety of different shades, so many that are unlimited, you will never run out of color options. So like with 2 colors, you can get up to 8 different color shades. So that's one nice thing about it. And then also because this color bonds on your lips, you do not need a lip liner with the color. You can take the wand of your color and you can line your lips if you want. It's not necessary. I do it because I just like a nice clean line. This product, because it bonds to your lips, is not going to feather. So as we get older and we get those little lines around our lips, with traditional lipstick, the reason you line your lips is so that it doesn't allow your lipstick to feather into your lip lines. Because this product bonds to your lips, it won't feather out. So you really don't need to lip line, but if you like that nice, clean, defined line like I do, then you can line your lips. And I'll show you how I do that with the tip of my wand. And then also, if you have narrower lips and you want to create the illusion of a little bit thicker lips or a little bit plumper lips, you can take that lip line and just line it just slightly a line below your lip line. Don't go overboard, but just go underneath the ridge just a tiny bit and above the ridge just a tiny bit, and you can create the illusion of fuller lips. And then also, I have a nice Cupid's bow. Some women aren't blessed with that Cupid's bow, so you can create the illusion of a nicer Cupid's bow by lining that with the tip of your wand and creating that nice Cupid's bow if you want to, because the product bonds to your lips and it's not going to come off. So you've got that availability to do that. So that's one nice thing about that product also. Regarding longevity of the product is good for anywhere between 4 and 18 hours. If you're a new user, you may get on the lower end of that spectrum, and there's a few reasons for that. One happens to be with the application process. When you're a new user, as you're getting used to applying the product, you'll get better with your application process as you go. So when you're a new user, you may not be applying it just as perfectly as you will as you get better, and so it may come off a little bit sooner than when you get better. And then also with the products that you're using on your lips, I use only Senegence products. So I use our lip balm, I use our lip scrub, I use our lip glosses, and I use our lip colors. I don't use any other products by any other companies on my lips. So I'm going to get the longest use of our lip color on my lips, because our products are designed to work synergistically with each other. You can use other products on your lips, but just know that you may not get the longest use of your lip sense color on your lips. So again, I use all of our Senegence products on my lips. We have everything that you need to use on your lips to get the best wear of your product. So as I get going, I'll probably think of things when we get going. You want to make sure that you shake up your product really well, because it does have that alcohol and the product in it, and you don't want that gritty feel on your lips. I've been starting with a matte product as my base coat, because I find that I do get a little bit longer use out of my product if I put a base of matte, because the shimmers and frosts do have a little bit of grittiness in them anyways because of the shimmer in it. So if you put a matte color, you do get a little bit longer use out of it. And with a matte product, you want to give it just a little extra dry time, because it does seem to be a little bit thicker. Each of your colors are going to have a little bit different thickness, viscosity. Some are going to be a little bit more opaque, some are going to be thinner, and each product goes on just a little bit differently. So as you get better with your application technique, each color, just kind of remember that they're going to go on a little bit differently. I've been doing this since July of 2016. And certain colors, I've never used this Be Mine, so I don't know exactly how it's going to go on, so that might be a new experience for me. I've used a lot of different colors, so I kind of can, as I go, know how I'm going to need to apply each color. Some colors will go on a little bit thinner and might leave a little bit of a bare spot. You might have to touch up here and there. So just know that certain colors you may have to apply a little bit differently. If you see me go back and forth, it's because the color is still wet enough that I can do that, but you don't want to do that on every color, because you can pull it right back off. So we'll kind of talk through it, and if anything comes up and you have any questions, just put them in the comments below and I can answer them for you as we go. So I'm going to start with Be Mine, one coat of Be Mine. And my mouth is super dry. Oh, that was another thing. If you have dry mouth or any medical conditions that give you dry mouth, you may notice that your waterline on the inside might, the color might come off of that during the day. And if you do have that happen, then you can touch up your waterline throughout the day if you need to. If you want to, you don't have to. Not really anybody's going to notice, but probably you. So you can do that if you need to. So, okay, so I'm going to start with Be Mine. You want to make sure that the tip of your wand is wet but not clumpy. So that's you want to make sure it's wet, not clumpy. Okay, now I'm gonna line. And I'm just gonna do it lightly. You don't need to do it real thick, and I'm just doing it right on my lip line. I have plump lips because I use our volumizer morning and night religiously every single day. Touching up a couple bear spots. Okay, so I just touched up a couple areas that were a little bit lighter when I did my application for the first coat. And I'm only gonna do one coat of this Be Mine. And I'm talking funny because I don't want my lips to touch because it's gonna be a little tacky. You don't wanna mush your lips together because it'll pull the color off. And now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do 2 coats of the caramel latte. So we'll see what we get. Okay. So no clumpy, just nice and wet. And now I'm gonna line. Going over that pink. Okay, and then I'm gonna do one more coat. So, I'll see what I get. Okay, on our coat. Not clumpy. Okay, so there's 2 coats of caramel latte on top of the Be Mine. So I'm gonna let that dry for just a second and get my gloss. You wanna put some nice healthy layer of gloss on your first coat because it's gonna soak in really well. So you wanna make sure that you get a nice thick layer of your gloss on. And then you're going to, once you get your gloss on, you can mush your lips together after your gloss is on. That first application of gloss is really important because it's going to seal in your color. And you want that color sealed in really well. Once you've got that all sealed in, now you can rub your lips together, you can touch your lips, everything's going to be sealed and your color is not going to come off. So you're not going to see, I just have gloss on my finger now. There's no color. And then I'm going to put a layer of our golden iris over the top of this yellow gloss. So you can kind of see how it's going to change the color. I think the color turned out pretty. You know, I got that pink underneath of it, and then I put like that orange caramel latte over the top. And then I'm going to put this yellow, gloss over. It gives a nice golden shimmer to it. Pretty. Like it. Gives a nice little golden shimmer. So that is our combo of the day. So we've got Be Mine first coat, which is a cool matte. 2 coats of caramel latte, which is a warm shimmer, followed by golden iris gloss. And then when you very first start with lip sense, you're gonna start with one color, one gloss, and one Ooops remover. And you do need the Ooops remover because when you first start using lip sense, you're gonna make mistakes. It's just a given. You're gonna come out of your line, you're gonna make mistakes on your lips at some point in time. And it comes with this little wand in it that you would touch up your mistakes with, but I don't like to use the wand to touch up your mistakes because it's so saturated that if you do that, you're going to actually end up with holes or blotches in your lip. So after you've put on your gloss, if you have any mistakes on your lip, take either a little tester wand or one of those little pointy Q-tips and just very lightly tap on the tip of the pointy Q-tip to your tester wand. Or your Ooops wand, just very lightly do it, and then very lightly clean up your area and wipe it with your finger very quickly so that it doesn't bleed into your lip line. Because this tip is the tip that comes in the applicator. It is so saturated, it will quickly bleed into your lip. You'll end up with a big hole in your lip. At the end of the day, then the instructions for this is to put this wand on your lips and let it set for about 60 seconds and then mush your lips together for about another 30. But if you do that, you're gonna get a little sediment in the bottom of the Ooops remover, like what you see in here. So what I've started doing a long time ago was just take this Ooops remover, tip it upside down, tap it about 3 times, get a little bit of Ooops remover on my finger, put it on my lips, let it set for about 60 seconds, mush it together for about 30 seconds, let it start getting gummy on my lips, and then take a tissue and wipe it off. And then if I have any left over, do that again for about a minute, mush it together for 30 seconds and wipe it again. If there's anything left after that, take a wet, warm washcloth and then wipe it off, and then it should be nice and clean. This Ooops remover is gonna last you forever, so you won't need another one of these for a long time. And then as far as your glosses and your lip colors, you can replace those or get those as you need. You can add your colors to your collection. Your color is equivalent of like 4 tubes of lipstick, so you're going to have that for quite a long time. And then you can add colors and you can then blend colors together to get all sorts of different combinations. Your colors are good for 3 years opened and 7 years unopened. And your glosses, you'll go through your glossy gloss fairly quickly, you know, 1 every couple months maybe. And then your colors, again, you're gonna have those for a long time. So it's really your gloss that you're gonna go through the quickest. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments below and I will answer them and talk with you later. See you tomorrow. Bye.